The tilt is real.
Tilt is real.
This is when the tilt is real.
Welcome to another episode of The Tilt is Real Fantasy Podcast. Coming to you live from the chef's table, here are your hosts, James Crease.
Yeah, let's go. Good morning and happy football Sunday. It is the Fantasy Sunday Tilt, brought to you here live by the Fantasy Football Sunday Tilt. It's a Sunday Tilt.
Yeah.
Tilters. Yeah.
Tilters.
Tilt is real.
Tilters.
Sorry,
Tilters.
Join with me as always Sunday mornings, Mr. John JWN Swanson and Will at Biased Opinions. What's going on, guys?
Man, what a week, man. What a week. I've been looking forward to it. Got a couple players off of injury coming back. Got a couple players not playing today because of other issues off the field, not injury related. So we'll see how it plays out, man. It's going to be a fun show, though. Definitely going to be a fun show.
Yeah, today is I think today's going to be a big 11:30 is going to be an important timeline. Middle of the day is going to be an important timeline too. We have some injury implications for the 4 o'clock games that we may not have some clarity on until later. So there's going to be a lot of moving parts today, everybody.
Yeah, there are a lot of moving parts each and every week, and we're here to help you guys win your leagues and get you through your Sunday roster tilts. Shout out to the chat, Justin, Lucius, Kicks for Mike. Shout out Kicks for Mike for blasting us out on Twitter. Appreciate you really doing that.
Thank you.
Zach, JC Molieri, Big Greens up in the house. And guys, just like every Sunday, let's get right to it. Let's start helping these guys out with their tilts so they can win their Sunday matchups.
Let's do it. 2 hours of commercial-free tilts start now. I'm going to jump right in here with my man, Justin. Justin, I know you had that was a tough one on Thursday, man. 75 points put up on Thursday. Your New York Football Jets, you guys really held tough, especially bringing in Josh Johnson to my heart breaks for the guy, man. I thought there was a chance there at the end.
Wait, before you say that, shout out Elijah Moore for actually coming alive.
Twice.
Yeah, so that was twofold, man. I think that if the GOAT Mike White would have stayed healthy there would have been other players coming through. I think Mike White would have definitely passed for over 300 yards. So it seems that every other Jets player throws for or is able to throw for 300 yards plus, except for Zach Wilson. So, real question, what do you do? I mean, seriously, look at the stats. I'm not lying. So what do you do when he comes back? What do you do when Zach Wilson comes back? I think that you don't rush him. You pretty much just keep
I think you let Mike White play.
Yeah, that's it for the rest of the season. I mean, they're pretty much out of it mathematically out the playoffs. So you keep them out of it, just let them rest up, get some more time behind there on the sidelines, man. And but yeah, it was definitely not a good look. Michael Carter also let me down, but yeah, Elijah Moore, he came through. Yeah, exactly.
Michael Carter
exactly, man.
But we'll put that one to bed because that was upsetting for I think all three of us here. But Justin's got a first tilt of the week. As usual, right on schedule, he's got DJ Moore, Jaylen Waddle, James Robinson, Darrell Williams. We got and Devonte. Start one running back and one flex.
I don't know about Darrell Williams this week. I'm a little off of Darrell Williams after what we saw last week against the Giants. Really didn't come through. And J-Rob's banged up. Is he even going to play?
Yeah, that's one of the
he was questionable.
Yeah, 130. That's a big one right now. He's still questionable.
Not to mention that he's playing against the Bills, the number 1 rushing defense. So give me Javonte as my starting running back in this scenario. And then it's either Waddle or Moore, huh?
Yeah, I was thinking the Dolphins-Texans game might actually might be some fantasy points right there. I think they're both 1-7.
So Devontae Parker's out on he's on the IR now. So you're gonna be back to having Waddle as that number 1 guy there, and also Gaseki at the tight end position. But again, like I said, when Tua came back from injury, Waddle was that guy. So I do like him over DJ Moore. Yeah, I mean DJ Moore, you know he's going to get the target share there, but then you also know that pretty much Waddle is going to be automatic, and you got to take the game last week for what it's worth because they were playing Buffalo, and Buffalo it does have a strong defense, but I definitely like Miami to bounce back this week against the Texans. I mean, who doesn't have a good game against the Texans?
All right, so I was down on Waddle last week mainly because Devonte Parker was back in the lineup. We had mentioned that. Will went all in on Waddle, and he cashed. He did not cash in on that one
at all.
But yeah, I'm on the Waddle train this week. I don't know if he's better than DJ Moore. It's either like, pick your poison kind of thing. If you're dealing with, I mean, Tua's been on a pretty good tear as of late. Then you got the chance of PJ Walker coming in for the Carolina Panthers, even though Darnold passed 2020, concussion protocol. That's what he had, concussion. He's still dealing with a shoulder ailment, and I think that Mr. CMC may be coming back today. So that may limit things for DJ Moore. So give me Waddle and give me Javonte Williams.
Yeah, I'm on board with that, man. I'm on board.
Javonte and Waddle. Tilt. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with that too. All right. Lucius Forenzis, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. He needs one wide receiver, one running back, and one flex in a half-point PPR league. His options are Josh Jacobs, Hunter Renfrow, Elijah Mitchell, Darrell Williams, James Robinson, Julio Jones, Kadarius Toney, Boston Scott. He's got a tight matchup today.
Definitely playing Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, that's a good play.
I do want to say Elijah Mitchell right here, but it's a little iffy. And then I like Kadarius Toney as my wide receiver.
Is the only healthy person on the Giants?
No, Galladay's playing today, bro.
Did that come through as he's actually going to play?
He's going to play because I said so. Because I said so. He's playing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I mean, listen, if Chef says it, then I mean that's just what it is. That's all she wrote. I actually like Julio Jones in this spot, man, because I think AJ Brown is going to be. We don't know the status of him, but then also, I mean, you're looking at the total here. This is the Sunday night game here, and that total is set at 53 points. So they're gonna have to put up points. Tannehill's gonna do his thing because that Stafford and them boys over there, Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods and even Van Jefferson are gonna put up some points out there. In LA. So I like Tennessee to have to go ahead and pretty much match them. And I could see this game being like a couple weeks ago when Tennessee played the Bills and they had to put in a couple points and probably get that upset. So I actually like another play in this game as well because the Rams are favored by 7.5 points. But yeah. I think that Julio Jones could have a decent game here.
Do you think that's largely in part to them changing the script from the Derrick Henry show to actually having to throw the ball a little more?
Yeah, I mean, listen, who knows, especially like with the running back. I don't even want to touch that. I don't even know what's going on out there. I mean, honestly, are you telling me that that Adrian Peterson's the best guy out there? There was no
I believe it.
I believe it.
I think I do too, man. I think I'm on board.
But you know what? Yeah, but with the first game back, I just don't. I mean, yeah, his first game this year, right? Week 9, coming off the couch, essentially. I know he keeps his body tip top and everything, and he's probably in game shape now. But still, I just think that they're going to have to be forced to run. I mean, to throw the ball because the Rams are going to put up points. Again, the Rams are going to put up points, and what Stafford's being able to do, and I think they're on a mission, especially with Von Miller there. That running game, I don't care who they're playing. That run game may be little to none. So I look for them to pass a lot today.
Who do you have, Swanson? Because we're torn between Julio and Kadarius Toney as our wide receiver.
Yeah. So I'm going to go. All right. So basically, we're Josh Jacobs for sure, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going between. So it's a running back and a wide receiver, running back, and a flex.
Are we totally writing off James Robinson against the Bills?
All right. So as of right now, let's just pretend that he's not going to start.
Yeah.
If you have other options, I would definitely prepare for it. So in that same realm of being prepared for things, I do like the Julio Jones take because I feel like they are going to have to throw the ball and they are going to have to compete today. And there is no more Derrick Henry. So there's going to be a change. And Julio Jones would be the guy to Oh, hello. Initiate that change. And so I guess like right where I'm at right now, I think I would go with I'm leaning Elijah Mitchell over Boston Scott over Kadarius Toney.
Fair enough.
I think Mitchell's production has just been he's on a heater, and I think I just want to keep riding with that.
I'm just nervous about him because he is a little banged up. Jeff Wilson coming back into the game this week. We don't know how it's going to switch out, but I think Mitchell will be okay. He practiced Thursday and Friday in limited fashion, so we didn't hear anything yesterday like he was sore or anything like that. So I think Mitchell is a safe play. Yeah, I hope that helps, Lucius.
Yeah, hope it does. Justin's got another one here. He says start one running back and one wide receiver and a flex. Galladay, Jamal Agnew, Rashad Bateman, David Montgomery, which is nice to mention again out loud. Khalil Herbert, Boston Scott, and Melvin Gordon. Wow.
Wait, is Monty playing?
I don't think
he was activated.
Yeah,
he's not activated. That's also the Monday night game, which is very murky.
And what's the word on Bateman? What's the final word on Bateman?
He's good. I got it.
He's good to go. Okay.
Yeah, Bateman's playing.
Let's see here, Herbert.
Do you guys have more confidence in this week, Bateman or Hollywood? Just out of that wide receiver group.
You know what? I think both of them are going to have a big game. I mean, Minnesota's not able to stop anybody, man. I mean, you saw what Cooper Rush was able to do last week against those guys. So,
yeah,
I think both of them are going to have a great game. But if I have to pick one side, I'm going to go with Bateman. Again, I'm going to go with Bateman. It's just, Hollywood Brown, man, it seems like every single game he has at least one drop. And that's something that's very concerning, especially if you're counting on those points. So, it's some drops that go for like big plays and also some potential touchdowns. So definitely don't like that.
And Chef, I'll throw this one to you. Between Khalil, never mind. Between Melvin Gordon and Boston Scott, do you feel as if would you rather play the guy that's in the 50-50 split? Or would you rather play the guy who's probably about to eclipse Kenneth Gainwell on the depth chart in Boston Scott?
I mean, it's not a big thing. He can eclipse Kenneth Gainwell.
This is the world that we live in.
I mean, I would play Boston Scott.
I don't like it either.
I'm playing Boston Scott this week if I have him.
Too. Yeah, I am too.
The Chargers are terrible against the run. They're what, bottom of the basement, ranked 30th against the rush for fantasy points. So yeah, I'm playing Boston Scott there as my running back, and then keep Bateman, and then you could take your pick on who you want to flex out of either Gordon, Galladay. I'm staying away from the Monty and Herbert matchup for Monday because if he is playing Montgomery, he's going to be on a pitch count. He's going to be on a snap count. Herbert they're going to kill each other's value. And it's not really a great matchup against Pittsburgh as it is anyway. So I'm trying to stay away from that situation until Monty puts in a full week of practice and I know he's the validated starter. And I believe they go on bye next week, right? So, so I'm staying away from that situation altogether. I'd probably put Gordon in here as my flex, and then have Bateman and Scott as my running back and wide receiver.
Yeah, I actually like all those picks. I'm big on Scott this today. Chargers are 32nd against the run. They're allowing almost 160 yards a game against opposing running back. So Scott's going to have a big game. You saw what he was able to do last week. He's going to get those red zone targets and snaps there. So I like him to at least score a couple of touchdowns and get some production on the ground. So Scott's definitely a good play. And then, like I said, Bateman, high on him. And Gordon. I like Gordon at the flex spot. Again, unfortunately for me, we can't get Javonte Williams as a number one overall starter out there in Denver, which makes me upset. But I got him in a couple dynasty leagues, so
it'll happen sooner or later.
Thing. Yeah, I mean,
it'll happen sooner or later.
but then again, Gordon, every time he is in there, he is productive, right? I mean, he is able to pick up some yards on rushing and also receiving. So those three plays are my picks for Justin there.
Cool. I like it. I'm right on board with that as well. Kicks for Mike. What's up? What's going on? Thank you for the love on Twitter again, as always.
What's good with
Let's get
you?
all dubs today. Let's get all dubs today. I love that. Last week was a messed up week. And I know they did them wrong, but 7-1 still got the dub. That's a great record. Let's go. Dak or Lamar today, boys?
I'm going Lamar. I mean, just again, they're playing Minnesota. You saw what Cooper Rush was able to do. I think that it's going to be more of the same this week for that defense. Lamar's not only going to put up some numbers, passing, but then also rushing. So I like Lamar actually to go over 320 total yards, passing and rushing.
Over 320 total.
Yeah. Put that down. Put that down, my man. Write that down.
Yeah,
You already know what it is. I already put something in there. I already sprinkled something in there this morning. You know, I get a little sprinkle. You know, I'm from New York City, so when I was little, I used to get some. I used to get the cone with a little sprinkles. You know, I just couldn't just leave out there without the sprinkles. So, it just kept on with when I got older, man. So definitely, I like Lamar today, man, because I don't know about the status with Dak. Denver's defense is
tough,
is good.
but they just lost Von Miller.
Right. That's what I was going to say. They lost Von Miller. If you're looking at the total, it's 49 there. And then the total for Minnesota is not way off. It's only a point and a half more. It's at 50.5. So, yeah.
I'm down for Lamar today. Give me Lamar.
Yeah, I'm all about it. Let's go with Lamar. And Lucius has Sutton or Darrell Williams playing from behind, so we need some high upside. And the other guy has Jonathan Taylor, who lit the world on fire.
Ooh, need upside.
Need the upside.
Well, then it's Sutton.
I think it's Sutton.
Yeah. If you need the upside, he's the outside receiver. He is going to get most of the coverage from Trayvon Diggs, but
is he though?
Sutton's a competitor. Yeah, he definitely is.
Dude, I don't know. Is it? I feel like it's such a toss up. Like
Judy's been getting the majority of the slot work actually, and letting Tim Patrick play on the outside. So Judy might actually see a little bit more of Jordan. I forget his name. Not Jordan Reigns. I can't remember his name. And Tim Patrick will see Anthony Brown on the other side.
Okay. All right. Another one for kicks from Mike here. Moss or Chiefs running back Darrell Williams in standard. Give me Zach Moss here.
Yeah, Zach Moss. I mean, this game could probably get out of hand early, and then
give me Zach Moss. I just put in a big. There was a bet, 25 boost on DK Sportsbook, and man, I attacked this Buffalo Bills game. I took the over. I took a touchdown from Zach Moss. I took a touchdown from Josh Allen, and I think I took Zach Moss over 49 yards rushing. I think he does it. I think he does well today. Yeah, and it was like a boost. It was like plus 1250. You know me, guys. I don't put it.
Got to.
Moss touchdown, Allen touchdown.
My 9-leg parlay.
49 yards.
Oh. What?
All right. Said Moss touchdown, Allen touchdown, the over and over 49 yards for Moss on the ground.
No, I'm sorry, not the over. I stayed away from the over under. I took the Bills to cover the spread.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's what it was.
Gotcha. All right. Like it. I'm writing a lot of stuff down today. My hands are already hurting. Justin, Schultz or Pitts? Okay, so this one's interesting to me this week because there is no Blake Jarwin, so you could see some uptick from Schultz, but Broncos are third right now against tight ends, and on the other side of that coin, there is no Ridley anymore. So is it Kyle Pitts? But with that being said, do they put Lattimore on Pitts?
See, that's the question of the week, man.
Guys, I don't know. Listen, we saw Lattimore get burnt, last week. We saw Lattimore get burnt because he takes a lot of chances. That's why sometimes, and if they're able to pick up on that, I think Matt Ryan's going to be able to give him like a couple of double moves and he's going to get lost there. So I'm not concerned about that. Again, I think that the common denominator here is going to be Ridley being out. So I like Kyle Pitts, man. I like Kyle Pitts, and they're playing indoor. So it's going to be, pretty much the same deal. They play indoor in Atlanta. So it's going to be a fast turf, man. So I like Pitts over Schultz in this one.
I'm with you. I'm taking Pitts.
I think I do too. And you don't want to necessarily look at how the Saints are against tight ends in this case because Pitts, as we know, is really more of a wide receiver than he is a tight end. And
exactly.
the Saints can absolutely be beat, giving up 7th most fantasy points right now to tight end. So I'm going with Pitts, and kicks from Mike went with Pitts too. So that's good. We're on the same page. And you're right, Schultz is up there, but given those two, I think it's Pitts all day long.
For sure.
Lucius got a quarterback little tilt here with Jordan Love, Daniel Jones, or Tyrod Taylor having to sub in for Rodgers.
I knew this one was going to come today.
Yeah, I'm going with Tyros. I'm going with Tyros Taylor. I'm going. My fault, Lucius. No, I'm just playing, man.
He's just wearing a mustache.
I'm going with Tyrod, man. Yeah, I'm definitely going with Tyrod, actually, man. We saw what he was able to do week 1 when he played against Jacksonville. Miami does have a better defense, but I think that Tyrod is definitely motivated to do his thing, not only down there in that franchise, but then also just put some good film on tape for some other teams that may need or are going to need a quarterback after this season. So I like Tyrod Taylor, not only passing but then also receiving. So I got a couple of plays on him today, especially in DFS. So give me Tyrod.
Yeah, I'm liking Tyrod as well. Brandon Cooks has a great matchup this week.
Brandon Cooks does.
Nico Collins could even be someone to consider. Byron Jones not really stopping much as of late. Miami defense is kind of terrible. Jordan Love, I mean, I would be all for it if I knew what was going on there. I mean, we don't know. I think it's going to be more of a running game. You're going to see a lot of Aaron Jones. You're going to see a lot of A.J. Dillon. We saw it last week with Devonte Adams out of the offense. And even though Devonte Adams is in, which you keep in your lineup regardless, yeah, I don't have too much faith in Jordan Love yet. I need to see it, believe it kind of thing. And Daniel Jones, not up against Vegas. I'm not, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, Chef, you know where I'm at, man. We root for the same team, so I'm all over Danny Dimes. But I think if again in this situation,
Tyrod has a better matchup, man.
Yeah, exactly. Tyrod has a better matchup. But then also with the Jordan Love guys out there, if you're listening to me, if you guys have AJ Dillon or Aaron Jones, take a look at those running backs because I think it's going to be more of those games there. Yeah, Jordan Love, I think he's going to be under pressure, man. He's going to definitely be under pressure out there today.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the Tyrod Taylor train too. I just got a report right now. The Panthers Panthers. Wow, a lot of P's here. Panthers are planning to start Darnold. So,
yeah, but how long does he stay in? How many ghosts does he see?
I mean, I know Halloween was last weekend, but still, there's some possibility there of him seeing some ghosts. So I'm not sold. I'm not sold on Darnold.
Right.
I agree. One other thing I want to mention too, with the same thing we were talking about with Tyrod Taylor last time that Brandon Cooks was with Tyrod Taylor against the Jags, he went over 130 yards. Brandon Cooks did. So keep that in mind if you're on that Brandon Cooks side.
Cooks is a good play this week.
I agree. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, JC Molieri. Sorry. Thank you guys for being patient. We got a lot of tilts in the chat today. We're trying to catch up. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We're going to get to these right away. Big Greens, my mans. Let's go. Welcome back. There it is. Yep. Yep, I did it. I brought it this week. Bang.
Okay.
Where did Chef go?
Nice. Chef is getting his stash, man. Chef is getting his
money.
Stash.
He threw too much money.
Chef is getting his stash.
I like it. All right, so we have 2 flex spots to fill for Lucius. J-Rob, Jeremy McNichols, Landry, Darrell Williams, or Bateman.
I'm not afraid of Jarvis Landry.
I think I like Landry and Bateman here.
Yeah.
I'm again. I don't know what's going on in Tennessee, so I'm staying away from both, especially McNichols. I mean, he hasn't done anything in his career to pretty much, think that he's going to do anything today.
I think I kind of.
OBJ is out.
OBJ is out.
Yeah, OBJ is out, man. So that and even if he was in, Landry's going to be a target out there in Cleveland, and then Bateman. Like I said, I'm all over Bateman.
Yeah, I like the Landry Bateman wrong.
Yeah,
matchups.
Baker's always done better without OBJ on the field.
Yeah, always. He just feels compelled. He just feels compelled to throw to OBJ or to target him, and pretty much force the ball there. So I think with him completely not even on the team anymore. I think things are gonna be on the up and up for those guys.
For sure.
Yep, I agree. And we got one for Big Greens here. Khalil Herbert, Elijah Mitchell, Javonte Williams, Boston Scott, Adrian Peterson, or Jeremy McNichols in full PPR. I guess we're picking
Give
one
me
of these
Boston
guys.
Scott. Yeah, give me the green.
Yeah,
For Big Greens.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Boston Scott here. He's got a great matchup. We already talked about it a little bit earlier at the top of the show. And there's question marks surrounding, except for like Javonte Williams. There's question marks surrounding all these guys. Khalil Herbert, we talked about David Montgomery. If he comes in, he's just going to kill value. They're going to kill each other's value. Elijah Mitchell banged up. We don't know if he's going to get a full workload like he did last week. And I would love to say if you didn't have any other options, yeah, Elijah Mitchell would be the play. But Javonte Williams splitting reps with Melvin Gordon. Adrian Peterson, as much as I think that he's going to do something in this offense, I'm not betting on it this week. All right. And the Rams are pretty bad against the run, believe it or not. And Jeremy McNichols, he's a pass catching back. I don't see him getting more work. If he was going to be the real threat in that offense for this system, which we saw the head coach come out and say, we are going to stick to the same system, they wouldn't have went out and gotten Adrian Peterson. They wouldn't have went out and picked up Deontay Foreman, who was just activated to the regular 53-man roster, believe it or not. So they are building their depth there, and he's this Deontay Foreman's the same kind of back that size-wise, big, can run through the tackles. McNichols can't run through the tackles. He's, like I said, more of a satellite back. If you want to use that word, satellite back, third down back. So, yeah, I'm going with Boston Scott here, knowing that he's going to get the majority of the work up against a bad defense. And even if the Chargers do pull away with points, you can see Boston Scott getting pass catching work as well.
Again, Chargers are ranked 32nd in the league against the run, allowing close to 160 yards in the running game. So I like Boston Scott in this situation. And again, I look for him to put up at least one touchdown as well. So yeah, I'm all in on Boston Scott today.
Nice. All right, I'll go with Scott here too. Real quick, just want to rapid fire this to you guys as quick as possible. Adrian Peterson or Carlos Hyde?
Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson or Boston Scott?
Boston Scott.
Adrian Peterson, James Conner.
Adrian Peterson.
James Conner.
AP, Mike Davis.
AP.
Yeah, AP.
AP or McNichols in PPR?
Oh, AP.
AP all day? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, Adam Rush, what's going on? Good
morning, Adam.
Oh, stepped on my cable right there. JC says, how do we feel about Tyler Higbee's matchup against the Titans? And is there a chance he barely scores 5 points in PPR?
I mean, there's a chance that he scores barely 5 points. Like that's where we're at with Higbee right now.
I mean, there's just too many weapons, man. You got Cooper Kupp, you got Robert Woods, you got Van Jefferson, and then you also got Henderson as well. So yeah, I think that that's a big possibility that Higbee does not get to 5 points.
All right,
yeah,
so
no, he's averaging Tyler Higbee on a normal basis is averaging 8.7 fantasy points per game, but that's over the course of 9 games. So I don't see it happening. Not up against Tennessee's defense.
I agree. So JC, if you are struggling at that tight end position today, right now, I think I would go and pick up Sweeney. I would go pick up Sweeney from the Bills. So I know it's kind of
Cook.
Or Jared Cook. I mean, Jared Cook may or may not be available. I feel like Sweeney would definitely be available. 3 of his 4 targets last week were in the red zone. I think they're going to target him down there. I think it might be a really good sneaky play. I think Sweeney might be a nice DFS dart throw this week too.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Sweeney's a nice one if you want to pick him up and drop him for next week when Dawson Knox finally comes back. Tyler Conklin, if he's available. Baltimore's 32nd up against the tight end for fantasy purposes.
Yeah, Conklin's a great play.
And like I said, Jared Cook is definitely a guy I'm considering. He should be available in plenty of leagues. Philadelphia, Swanson, 27th against the fantasy tight end. So there you go.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. No, I totally get it. But yeah, there's some other guys out there that you could definitely get in place of Higby this week for sure. And Lucia says, last one. Why? Keep bringing him, man. Keep bringing him in.
We got to
back
up.
Would you play? What? Did I miss one?
Yeah, you missed this. Morning, fellas. Tell Juan we missed the one and only Antonio Conchala. Thank you.
Antonio,
Thank you.
yeah.
We will pass on the message. We appreciate you, bro.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you. And Lucius here says, why or would you play Burrow over Dak today? We're great. Make sure to subscribe, everybody. Lucius, you're the best. You're the second best unpaid intern next to Justin. I love
Justin has that title, man. We can't take that away.
He does. No, I mean, like, you gotta have a couple interns, right?
Burrow over Dak. Yeah, I mean, that's how things get done. Yeah, give me Burrow. Give me Burrow over Dak. Cleveland hasn't been doing much, allowing the fantasy quarterback just to do pretty much anything they want. They have a full arsenal of weapons on this offense. And as much as I like Cleveland, I'm going with Cincinnati in this one, man. I think they get it done. They got they got beat up last week, didn't they? I think it's time for a comeback game for Joe Burrow, and I think he gets it done today against Cleveland. More so against I think they run the ball a lot in Dallas. I don't think they're going to run. I don't think they're going to pass it as much against that defense.
Yeah.
So yeah, give me Burrow. That's a great tilt, Lucius.
Yeah, I'm with that as well, man. Burrow got some weapons out there. Obviously, Jamar Chase, my man CJ. I'm all over CJ again, man. I'm all over CJ. What's his last name again, Chef?
Uzama.
Yeah, there we go. So I'm all over. I'm all over the Bengals actually also here. Totals at 48, man. So there's going to be a lot of passing. So yeah, give me Burrow. Give me Burrow over Dak.
Absolutely. Adam Rush got one here. Start one. Connor, Gaskin, Ingram. I'm starting Gaskin.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start Gaskin. I'm doing it.
So you kind of have to.
Yeah, it's up in the air between Connor and Gaskin. Just because
opportunities.
Connor gets all the red zone target, like all of them. So
before Zach,
I think Gaskin, but I think Gaskin's going to get, I mean, obviously he's a starting running back out there, and he's going to get some targets out the backfield, and then also the snaps there in the running game. So yeah, Gaskin. I would go Gaskin, Connor, then Ingram.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I feel like do you guys feel like maybe Connor's like red zone work will become slightly diminished with Zach Ertz coming to Arizona?
Not really. I think they like him as the goal line back. And it's not just the goal line; it's more of the red zone, like Will aforementioned. Like he definitely inside the 20. He's the guy that they go to. But Chase Edmonds also hasn't been fully healthy, so I think we see a full and healthy Chase Edmonds this week. And that scares me a little bit from Connor, and the fact that the
Connor's value.
Yeah, and the fact that Kyler Murray is a little banged up. I don't know how much they're going to be around the goal line. So I'm definitely taking Gaskin in this matchup, Adam.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Big Green's got one here. Khalil Herbert or Kenyon Drake, half-point PPR, and he just added Pollard to that one as well. So Khalil Herbert, Kenyon Drake, Tony Pollard, half-point.
Man, that's tough.
I'm going Pollard. I'm going Pollard.
Really?
Yeah, I just think that again, Dallas does put Pollard in there alongside with Elliott as well, and then that Pollard is going to get those touches, rushing touches as well, some receiving targets as well. So I do like that, and like you said, Von Miller is no longer there, so I think this is going to be a game where Dallas is favored by 10 points in this game. So if this game does, get out of hand early, it's going to be a situation where you're going to see a lot of Ezekiel and Pollard in that offense.
And I do agree with that. This is a really tough one with the Khalil Herbert situation, because honestly, if Montgomery's starting, and I don't know if I would stay away from Khalil Herbert, and if Montgomery isn't starting, I still think I'm like Khalil Herbert is a great play. You saw what he did against the Bucks.
Yeah, I think this is the last. I think this is the last week that you could play Khalil Herbert. And
it would be. It would
I
be.
think I'm playing him over Kenyon Drake and Pollard.
I think I would too. But I understand why anybody who would play Pollard.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Herbert.
a dice roll. It really is, because if Montgomery does come and play, how much is he going to work? I mean, it's a risky business, but I think you are going to see some work out of Khalil Herbert regardless. And Montgomery could come in, play the first series, and wind up being sore, and Khalil Herbert get the full workload again after that. So we don't know. It's one of those things. It's a wait and see. But Kenyon Drake is definitely not in my consideration. And Pollard is good enough, but I think Khalil Herbert tops him this week.
I agree. Antonio said, bro, Carter killed me. I had to play him after sitting him for the last 3 weeks. Carter killed everybody. All I needed him to do was get in the end zone. All 3 of us.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I showed you. Yeah, it was bad, man. But like I said, had the GOAT Mike White been in there, man, it would have got done. It would have got done. So obviously the game script changed a little bit. Elijah Moore benefited from Jackson coming in, man, and that pretty much killed all of us.
Antonio, we feel your pain. I was talking with these guys on Thursday night. I had a 9-leg parlay, and all I needed was parlay. Yeah,
nice.
All I needed was Carter to score a touchdown, and that final drive where they gave it to Ty Johnson, and Ty Johnson scored. I said that should have been Carter. I would have won a lot of money, guys, and I didn't bet too much, but I would have won, but I didn't. Carter killed me, just like he did for Antonio. Moving on.
Live to fight another day. Moving on here to Jim Rambo, coolest name in fantasy football. Good morning. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
My man's got a full point PPR, needs 3 out of the 5. Mike Williams, Hunter Renfrow, Van Jefferson, Dalton Schultz, and George Kittle. Okay. You got to pick 3 out of 5 here.
So I like Mike Williams, Hunter Renfrow. Man,
Renfro's interesting. Yeah, Renfrow and Edwards are interesting.
Yeah,
to me.
Yeah.
Van Jefferson, I also think is a good play, but I think I would actually. I don't know. Kittle over.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with Kittle in this situation. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kittle as my third guy.
So we're going Mike Williams.
Because see, here's the thing: Van Jefferson he's and then also Deshaun Jackson's out of there, so it could be an interesting play. But
Cardinals are number 1 against tight ends, as in they've given up the least amount of points.
Yeah,
they seem to be shutting down that tight end position.
But see, the thing is also you got to look at when you look at like Kelsey's and the Wallers and the Kittles and Mark Andrews, even Pitts. I mean, those are players that are pretty much you got to look at them as wide receivers, in my opinion, as opposed to like just like your regular tight end. Because Kittle, no matter what, he's gonna get the targets. He's gonna get the targets out there in San Fran. But that is a good point. I just think that Van Jefferson sometimes, if he's not a deep threat,
it's not needed.
Yeah, if he's not needed, then that's it. He's obsolete. Yeah, he's obsolete.
They need
for
to
that
spread
offense.
the ball. Like we know Cooper, and I'll pick it up where you dropped it. You said, we know Cooper Kupp is going to get his. Robert Woods is the wide receiver 2 on that squad. They're going to utilize Darrell Henderson as much as possible. Van Jefferson is used to spread the field. They may take a shot here or there, but they're probably not going to need to do that often. I do like Kittle in this matchup, Will. He's pretty much going to be guarded by Isaiah Simmons. According to PFF, it's a 77 to 55 point advantage. So he's got about a 16% advantage over Isaiah Simmons. So I like Kittle finally fully healthy with Jimmy G throwing him the ball. I mean, that's what we saw when Kittle was good, right? I'm rolling with Kittle. I'm rolling with Mike Williams, and I like the Hunter Renfrow action up against the Giants.
For me, I'm gonna stay away from. I don't know, man. Is Kittle like matchup proof? The Cardinals haven't given up a single touchdown to a tight end this year.
Does he need a touchdown?
I
though?
think
He's not a
Single
tight
touchdown.
end that needs a touchdown, and that's
Yeah,
with
That way-
Debo
okay, that
Samuel.
is a
With
good
Debo
point. That is a good
Samuel
point.
banged up,
That is a
I
good
think
point.
the targets have to go somewhere between Brandon Ayuk and George Kittle.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think
Okay.
he's pretty
right.
much
So we're going Mike
get
Williams,
those targets.
George Kittle, and
Hunter Renfrow.
we're leaning on Hunter Renfrow over Van.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think in a
Okay.
full PPR, yeah, give me Hunter Renfrow.
Okay. All right, going at TS. What's up? Happy Sunday. Welcome back. Flex, Julio, Kittle, Manny Sanders, and Melvin Gordon.
This is
I'm going to take Manny Sanders
good
out of this
problem to have.
one. Oh, Manny Sanders, not. Never mind.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
That's the first time.
I'm having
That's the
Sanders
first time.
PTSD.
I'm going with Julio, man. I'm going with Julio.
Mm.
I'm going with Julio.
Give me Julio today.
Yeah. Man.
I like that. I've had Emmanuel Sanders on all of my fantasy teams, like from like when he was in like Denver, and never called him Manny Sanders, but TS, I think I am now. I like that. Kicks from Mike, PPR flex. Mike, Will, or Waddle? Well, I'm starting Will because he's a great fantasy analyst and he's really good with and he'll help you win your league and he'll help you win your DK your over under bets for the week. No, so we got PPR flex here. Mike Williams or Jaylen Waddle. That's the two, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going with Waddle.
Really?
Yeah, I mean Devontae Parker's out, man. Devontae Parker's out, so I think that's one less person we got to worry about in Miami getting those targets. So it's going to be pretty much in the receiving game. To me, it's going to be more of Waddle and Gaseki out there, especially against the Texans. You know, this probably could be a high scoring game. The total is set at 46, but I could see that game going up higher, and both Tua and Tyrod having a good day.
I'm with you there. I think Waddle for the floor and Mike Williams for the ceiling. He does have that game-breaking ability to just go out there and make plays left and right, but we haven't seen it since week 4, week 5 of the season. So Mike Williams gets Darius Slay shadow coverage this week, so he is a downgrade in my book. I think Waddle is the safer play here, and Will, I'm with you, man. Good analysis.
Appreciate you. I just try.
Oh man, I don't know.
I thought Swanson thought I was gonna go Mike Williams on that one.
No, I was waiting to see what you did. I mean, the Eagles are giving up the 4th most fantasy points to wide receivers right now. But I mean, if it is Darius Slay treatment all day long, is Darius Slay on Keenan Allen, or is he on Mike Williams? Is it still
well, he doesn't cover the slot ever.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's
he's on the perimeter about 83% of the time. So
yeah, I'll just go with that then. I'll go with Waddle here. I'm gonna write this one down. Williams over Waddle, or Waddle over Williams.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Okay.
Yeah, and over the last 4 games,
go ahead, Chef. What do you? Is he gonna hit the button? Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about doing it.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm going Mike Williams here. I'm
not gonna hit the button, but I think I might switch my pick.
I'm going with Mike Williams. I get
Give me Mike Williams. Give me Mike Williams.
Yeah, I'm going with Williams. Okay.
Damn you.
Yeah, it's tough,
Swanson.
Right?
Write that down, Chef. Write that down.
Oh, I'm definitely writing it down, man. Because your Waddle or Claypool last week didn't really do too well.
Thanks, Chef. Thanks for the reminder. Sorry, everybody out there, for the Waddle and Claypool takes on Will and my side. I apologize. I'll never say anything good about Chase Claypool or the Pittsburgh Steelers if you're not named.
Watch him go off this week.
Right. Yeah. Watch. Yeah.
I'm gonna be so upset. I'll throw my TV into the river. I'll drag all of them out into the river one by one. Oh man, Nick Hobie, what's going on? Welcome in. I gotta pick one here. Elijah Mitchell, Jerry Jeudy, or Kadarius Toney in full PPR. I'm gonna throw this to the New York Football Giants guys. What are you guys thinking?
Ooh, Tony is interesting this week. He really is going
Tony,
up against
Tony's
Nate Hobbs from Vegas.
yeah.
Are you just given the injury concerns? Are you just kind of fading Mitchell for this take and kind of putting it between Judy and Tony?
Yeah, for the injury concern, yeah. But
Right, okay.
I think Judy actually has a really good game this week.
Yeah.
Give me Jerry Judy.
Yeah, I'm looking for Judy to have a bounce back game. Vegas is pretty decent against passing. They're only giving up. They're ninth overall in terms of passing yards given or allowed.
If you really
If
think
we
that
knew
Diggs
that
is going to be
Elijah
on
Mitchell was
Sutton,
going to be the starter and not have anybody come in and take
Right.
away any work from him, then I would go
Yeah.
with Mitchell.
okay.
But
Yeah, I'm going with Judy, man. Dallas is 28th against the as far as passing yards allowed. They're 28th. They allow 278 yards. So yeah, give me Judy tonight.
and yeah, Judy is going up against the worst cornerback, the slot corner of
Yeah.
Jordan Lewis. That's the name I couldn't get out before.
There it is.
Yeah, Jordan Lewis, terrible. Give me Judy.
So we're pretty sure that Diggs is going to be on Sutton.
100%.
That's where we're going with that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I would
yeah,
if there was a
give me
bet
Judy.
in DK in Sportsbook that said that Diggs is going to cover Sutton, yes, I would put $100 on it right now.
Okay. All right. That's a solid take. I love it. JC Moyer here. Oh boy, should I flex Ayuk or Devonte Booker? Man.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, that's a good one.
See,
JC,
that's a
good
great
man.
one, man, because
boy.
sometimes you look at that box score and he is
tough.
just non-existent, man.
Yeah,
So
but
he's
Ayuk is on the comeback with Deebo Samuel being banged up.
yeah.
And we've gotten grave reviews from Kyle Shanahan over this past week that Ayuk is starting to step up in practice. He's starting to do his thing. But
if there's no
Vegas
Saquon,
is terrible in the run game. So give me Devonte Booker, man. He's going to give you a safe
fantasy
floor.
points.
I think he can get into the end
since week
zone.
5.
I think he can get into the end zone this week. Give me Devonte Booker. That's a tough one though, JC.
That is a tough one. I'm gonna look this up real quick just to look at since week 5. I think it's double-digit
Well,
fantasy points. Yeah,
yeah,
double-digit
you know
fantasy
what?
points since week 5. Devonte Booker.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Devonte Booker because
I am too.
Obviously with Saquon out, he's going to get the rushes there. He's going to get the snaps. Again, Ayuk, I don't know what's going on this year, man. I do not know what's going on this year. He was more installed in the game plan out there in San Fran. This year, not so much. Again, there's some games where you look and you think that he didn't even play, but he did. He just didn't get any targets. Right, exactly. So I'm gonna go with Devontae Booker just for the simple fact is just by default. For the simple fact that if you're gonna go ahead and rush the ball out there in New York, it's gonna be with Devontae Booker.
He wasn't practicing up to his potential. That's the problem. And Shanahan called him out on it. So he finally started to participate 110%. And I was reading the quote on it this morning. Shanahan said, you have to play 110%, even when the ball is not in your hands. And he wasn't doing that in the beginning of the season. Therefore, he got taken out of the rotation. He got taken out of the looks. He got taken out of his snap count went down. You know, we saw Sherfield come in and start taking away snaps from him. So I think Ayuk is going to be better the second half of the season. But I'm still taking Devontae Booker today up against the Raiders. It's a win-win for Booker, especially since Barkley's not playing.
Definitely Booker, but just based on that, Chef, that is good to know because I will keep an eye on Ayuk because I think
definitely
he's been unbelievably
starting
disappointing
to
for
rise,
everybody.
and he is a
ADP was, and
he's a trade candidate right now. Like go out and get kind of guy buy low scenario because
buy like dead low,
very low. Yes,
like
unfortunately, I have him in a lot of like spots. I'm playing him in some leagues today.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And that is the week 9 for you. Big Greens, Van Jefferson, or Kadarius Toney, half-point PPR.
Going the big blue there, man.
I'll go with Toney here.
I think he's just, especially in PPR, in full PPR, it's a half-point PPR, regardless of the situation. I think Toney, if he's out there on the field and he's going to be playing today, he's going to be a fantasy monster like we've seen him do every single time he is on the field. Even the day that he got injured, he was already poised for a big fantasy outing. So I believe in Tony. I believe in the talent, and I believe in his utilization on the field, even with Kenny Golladay coming back into the rotation this week. Van Jefferson, he is the third man, maybe fourth guy on that pecking order when it comes to receiving option. So, yeah, I like Tony this week.
Yeah, I'm
Ditto.
with that one too.
Ditto. Yeah, because Van Johnson, as we said, no gray area there.
And Antonio's got one here. He says he has a running back spot and a flex. Gore, Drake, or AP. In his flex, he's stuck with Mooney. Keep him in or go with one of those running backs for PPR. Oh, man. This is flex, he's stuck with Mooney. Gore.
Man.
Yeah, that's I mean, I think given this scope right here, I would fire up AP because I think low-key AP might do some good things for people today, but I think it's a scary play. But I think given the scope of the rest of that, I would go with AP.
There, this is how I feel about it. Tilt of the week.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, man. Wow. Like, this is tough, Antonio. And
yes,
I'm with you, Swanson. I'm taking AP in this situation. Derek Gore might be a one and done kind of thing. We don't know. I'm not going to go chase those points. Drake, I'm not doing it. I think Josh Jacobs is going to be on a tear, especially against the Giants this week. And Mooney, yeah, I think you have to kind of stick with him in your flex. He is the only receiving option that I actually do trust in that Chicago offense. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and he doesn't have a bad matchup this week up against Joe Hayden with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I like your Mooney pick right here in your flex, and I'm going to stick with AP for your running back.
And Will, what do you got?
Yeah.
It's tough, man. This is a tough one. This is a tilt of the week right here, bro. I'm telling you, this one's tough.
See,
Gore, Drake, and AP. Like, I'm writing this down. And I want to see who scores more.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with Gore. On this one. I'm all off, man. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Gore and AP actually because I'm all off of any Chicago Bears player.
Fair enough.
I'm all off of them, man. I'm all off on them. So
I am currently looking for I'm trying not to keep the dead here. Where is the breaking news drop? Where's the breaking news drop? Chef, give me the breaking news.
I'll give it to you.
Breaking news. Let's do it.
It's up there.
I can't.
It's not working.
It's not working. All right, breaking news.
Oh, no. What happened? I don't know what's going on. We had technical difficulties.
I'm having technical difficulties on this side, too, because the update that I just had is gone. But I believe what I saw was that Tua is not starting today.
What?
I swear that's what I just saw. That's why I was kind of like, what is happening?
Oh, man. Yeah.
I just got the, get hacked. Did you get that, too?
So that's true. I got it, too, man. Yeah. I got...
Wow.
This is all bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tua Tagovailoa not starting today. Uh-oh.
This is all Malo, man.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hold on, it's Kill Squad. I gotta check something here real quick. This is not. So how does everybody feel about Jacoby Brissette? How's that what's everybody's temperature on him right now?
Yeah, I'm not. Man,
Chef's upset. Chef left the show. Chef said no more.
I'm not. I don't blame him. This is not good, man. This is this is gonna hurt a lot of my. Had Waddle. Yeah, this is gonna definitely hurt a lot of my picks here.
Yeah, this is not good. We're gonna continue to update you guys as this goes along, but I think everybody's kind of scrambling right now. So I feel like we're not the only ones that are just sitting here freaking out, looking at the phone. Because that is big news that just kind of happened right now. So I'm going to keep moving on right here as we develop the rest of that news. But Lucius says, what do we think of Devonte Smith the rest of the season? He was thinking about trading for him, but he would have to give up T. Higgins, and their rest of season schedules are polar opposites.
T. Higgins, I like him, man. I like him in that offense. Devonte Smith again. Jalen Hurts is not a good real life quarterback.
Real life quarterback, yeah.
Yeah, but he's a good fantasy quarterback. Obviously, you know what he's able to do towards the end of the third quarter and all of the fourth quarter, bringing his team back, but still in a losing effort. So, Devonte Smith is a good option there. Think about trading him, but would give up T Higgins. Yeah,
I mean, you look at Devonte Smith's schedule going forward, like down towards the stretch in the fantasy playoffs. I mean, it's all wow. We played that. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's all NFC East at the end of the season.
Yeah,
that's insane. We play the Giants twice, the Washington football team twice. I really like the talent of Devonte Smith over T Higgins. I think T Higgins is a good fantasy asset, but I feel like it's the competition of versus Jamar Chase kind of picking things up. So if anyone's going to get it done in Philadelphia, I think it's going to be Devonte Smith. I wouldn't do that. Oh, you're thinking of trading for him, but you'd have to give up Higgins. Oh yeah, I would do that.
I would trade Higgins. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened.
Trade Higgins.
I don't know what happened. I
know what happened. Tua's out.
Tua's out, man. Yeah,
Tua broke the internet. Are you serious?
Yeah. Tua broke the internet. That finger, I guess that finger is very, very important. That injury was more than I thought it would be. So yeah, I gotta make some changes here. Yeah, so some adjustments over here. Like I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what's going on here, but that definitely affects a lot of things. We got to go back to some of these questions because listen,
we didn't really talk about Tua at all, but we did talk about Waddle.
Waddle, right?
Yeah,
so
Waddle
I think that Waddle's going to be affected. Yeah, I think Waddle's going to be affected.
That Waddle and Williams till from before. Going back to Mike Williams now.
Williams. I was still on Williams.
I mean, I was too, but I'm asking for a friend.
Damn, I don't know what happened, guys. Like Tua broke the internet. I went to go hit the drop, and it just shut down everything.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, and I'm not on Wi-Fi, man. I'm wired in, so I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's crazy.
Sorry about that, everybody.
And he's already picked up Jacoby Brissette. This is such a ridiculous week. All right, let's move it on here. Big Greens, Robbie Anderson, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Rondale Moore, or Tajay Sharp in full PPR.
Give me Rondale Moore.
Rondale Moore.
Yeah, give me Rondale.
Although Valdez-Scantling may be an interesting play. That game could it could be a blowout out there, and they may be forced to throw it. So he's going to get some targets out there. But I like Rondale more on all these guys first,
especially with AJ Green out on COVID and DeAndre Hopkins probably not going to play.
Yeah, I'm not risking it. I think Rondale Moore gets a lot more targets. He gets utilized. Wait. Yeah, and Scantling, he hasn't done anything for a long time.
All right, so if I guess at that point, between MVS and Rondale Moore here, it comes down to the quarterback play, as in who do you trust more? Would you trust Jordan Love, or if Kyler doesn't play, does this take change if Colt McCoy starts at quarterback for the Cardinals?
I think Kyler plays. I really do.
You think so?
I mean, obviously,
okay.
I mean, if it changed as much as that, I mean, Tajay Sharp. I mean,
I don't think he's gonna play, dude.
Yeah, I'm banking that Kyler plays. I'd be more on the fact that DeAndre Hopkins doesn't play rather than Kyler.
Well, so if Kyler doesn't play, because it's an ankle injury, you have to expect that he'll wouldn't be getting it done on the ground, so he would throw more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Kyler is playing, it's Rondale Moore. If Kyler doesn't play,
I'm still going Rondale Moore.
Yeah. Okay. Will.
Yeah, Rondale Moore, man. Rondale Moore. Again, it's just he's out of all the receivers that are out there, he's the one that pretty much he was the third option, but with Hopkins and AJ Green out there, the uncertainty, you gotta go with Moore. You gotta go with Moore.
Yep. All right. Antonio says Mooney or Agnew in PPR. Bro, I'm staying away from Jaguars receivers.
I'm going with Agnew. I'm going with Agnew because again,
What?
I'm all off. I'm all off of Bears receivers, man. I'm all off of Bears receivers. All of them.
You're gonna go
against the Bills?
Against the Bills,
dude.
It's just by default, right? This game. So listen, the Bills are favored by 14.5 points, right? They're gonna be forced to throw the ball. So I just think that in some garbage time, they're gonna have to go with Agnew. I'm not again.
You're gonna die on that hill, Will. You're gonna die on that hill. I'm not gonna try to change your opinion, but I'm taking Mooney over Agnew.
Taking Mooney.
Right. You died on the hill last week against the Bills. Don't do it.
I know. Listen, we're staying consistent at least.
I like it. No, I do love that. No,
dying on hills every Sunday morning.
I would rather die on hills consistently than live like bouncing around. Yeah, 100%.
That's it, man.
But for me, it's Mooney for sure.
Same.
I can't take that other take. 20. Oh, let's go in the chat. All right, Jim Rambo back again. Coolest name in fantasy football says that Von Miller isn't playing today. I believe he's still questionable. I just did a little digging on that. I'm pretty sure it's still a questionable designation. And that game it's a 1:00 game. So 28 minutes, we'll find out when injuries become designations and designations become injuries. It's the witching hour. God, I love Scott Hansen. Nick Kobe, tight end streamer this week. Hunter Henry, Evan Ingram, or Pat Freiermuth. Full PPR. I'm gonna hold back on the Freiermuth.
The tight end with the that starts with the F. Can't even say that name, but
Freiermuth.
There we go. Yeah,
got in the end zone last week. End zone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I'm all out on Ingram. All out on him.
Give me Hunter Henry.
Really?
Yeah, I think he gets utilized enough. Chicago isn't very good at a lot, but they are good at stopping the tight ends. They actually are second best against fantasy tight ends. So I'm going to stay away from Freiermuth and say that he does not get a touchdown this week, and you can get some consistent production out of Hunter Henry this week going up against the Carolina Panthers.
Panthers are
13th.
Okay, thank you. Yep. All right. Okay, yeah, so they can be beat there. Why did I feel like, did I write this down wrong? Why did I feel like Evan Ingram might be a decent play? Because the Raiders can be beat at tight end because they're giving up the 8th most points.
Yeah, but I mean, if they can give up some points, he might get in the end zone. But I'd rather have the consistent pass catching work from Hunter Henry.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll take Henry for the pass catching work.
Yeah, because Kyle Rudolph caught a touchdown last week.
That's it. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah. What a jerk.
Kyle Rudolph. Yeah.
Don't call him a jerk. My man just had a baby, man.
Yeah, man. Come on,
little Rudolph.
Oh, now I feel terrible. Congratulations, Kyle Rudolph. I apologize.
You should feel bad.
It's the fantasy man, not the real man.
Apologize to that man. Properly.
I just did. All right. That's the last time I'm going to apologize to a Giants player. But yes, congratulations, Kyle Rudolph. Ethan Hartman, welcome into the Sunday Tilts. We got to pick two players for PPR here. Julio Jones, Jacoby Myers, Devonte Smith, and Jarvis Landry.
All right. Well, we've been talking about this all morning. Will, I'm taking Julio Jones here and Jarvis Landry. All right. I'm staying away from Jacoby Myers. He doesn't really have a favorable matchup this week, and I'm a little scared about what we've seen out of Devonte Smith. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's Julio Jones, man. Julio Jones is my guy. Again, I think this is going to be a big game. Total set at 53, man. That's a high that's a high number, man. So I like Julio Jones, but then also Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry's not a bad play out there against Cincinnati, a divisional contender, divisional opponent out there. So yeah, give me Julio Jones and Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, I think I'm on that too. I like I said, Baker with no OBJ seems to just be better, and I think Jarvis Landry is going to be a benefactor for that. And Julio Jones is probably going to be the benefactor of the change in the offensive game plan with no Derrick Henry. And my whole Jacoby Myers thing is I just from outside of a fantasy standpoint, I just want to see the man get a touchdown because I thought he had one last week when I looked over at my iPad, but it was just a 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion.
I was so upset.
Poor
I was like,
man.
He got it.
Poor man.
Yeah, I hope he gets.
It's a running joke now. I mean, he could score up against Carolina, but Carolina's secondary is pretty tough, man. So I think they run the ball a lot in this one. I think Damian Harris is a great start for the New England Patriots.
Indeed.
Next question.
Raven of Atlas, what's up, Jay?
What's up,
What's
Jay?
good?
Money.
What's good?
That's my personal trainer, y'all. If y'all don't know, keeps me in shape. Let's go.
Jay's a beast.
Oh,
Jay's an
good.
absolute animal, man. For real. He's got 2 for us right here. Carr or Burrow and Superflex. And then Bateman, Devonte, or Landry. Leaning towards Carr and Landry. Am I playing against you?
Am I playing against you?
Not that it matters, because I'll still give you the.
I got
No, I'm clear.
Man, I like, you know what? I like Carr. I like Carr in that he's always able to put up a lot of yards passing. So I like Carr.
I think it's the Josh Jacobs game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Give me Burrow. Give me Burrow and Superflex. And then Bateman, Devonte, or Landry.
I like Landry. Yeah, I like Landry. Because he's a player out of all three that doesn't have as many questions as the others. So yeah, I like
that is a good point.
I like Landry. Because again, with Bateman, you're debating whether Hollywood Brown's going to get some touches, and then with Javonte, you're dealing with Melvin Gordon. So Landry and number one receiver out there, right? OBJ is completely out, not even on the team. So I think he has a big game. So yeah, I'm going to go with Carr and I'm going to go with Landry.
Yeah, I'm tilting here as well.
I'm going to go with Burrow and Landry.
I'll go Burrow, Landry.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's just more of a Josh Jacobs game.
Yeah, they're going to try to run it and control the clock. They did it last week, and it worked out for them pretty well. Like I said, Josh Jacobs is going to get a boost now that what's his name, Ruggs, is off the squad. And I also believe that, we haven't really talked about it too much, but give me the tight end Waller. Waller's on a comeback. He's going to have a comeback this week against the Giants.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I like Carr, man. Carr's going to put up some points.
Okay.
But I just like Burrow's weapons a lot better.
I know, I did too. Big Green says Nagy says he was very likely to play, so I guess that means we're going back to we're going back to what, Monty?
Oh yeah,
very likely to play.
Very likely.
That's terrifying. I hate Matt Nagy.
Man,
Zach, argue. What's up, dude? Baker or Simeon?
Ooh.
I mean,
man,
give me Baker.
Yeah, give me Baker, man. That total is too low out there in Atlanta. I mean, in New Orleans, you got 41.5. Ooh.
Yeah, Taysom Hill come in as many times as they could possibly fit him in to that offense. Like they already said, Simeon's going to be starting, but we can see Taysom Hill out there. Baker's going to come in with a chip on his shoulder. It's a divisional matchup. It should be a really, really good game. And I know we're on board with the Landry take, but the last time that the wide receivers were banged up or missing from the Cleveland Browns offense, we saw an uptick in tight end usage. Watch out for David Njoku. If you're looking for a streaming tight end this week, Njoku might be actually a good play.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. Real quick here, just because we've been mentioning Landry so much. Landry or T. Higgins?
Landry.
Give me Landry.
Okay. Yeah. Landry or Rashad Bateman?
Landry.
Yeah, it's tough, right?
Yeah, that one's a tough one. I might have to go Bateman.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Writing that one down. All right. Cesar Espinoza, what's going on?
What's up,
Happy
Cesar?
Sunday. Mike Williams, Jerry Jeudy, or Elijah Mitchell?
Jeudy. Yeah, I'm going Jerry Jeudy.
Mike Williams.
I'm going with Williams here.
After what we all debated on with the Eagles giving up fantasy points and everything like that. Yeah, I'm picking Mike Williams. Jeudy should have a good game. Mitchell should have a solid floor, but he is a little chipped up. Mike Williams, this could be a comeback game for him, man.
Yeah, I think he might be able to get it done too. I'm gonna lean Mitchell here. Or Williams. Williams, sorry. What's up, Adam? My man. James Conner or Jeremy McNichols, PPR?
Give me James Conner in this one.
Yeah, James Conner for sure.
Yeah, I get in PPR. No. PPR. I'm gonna take McNichols over Connor in PPR because I think
Really?
if anything they're not going to be throwing the ball to AP. They're going to be using him downhill, and if anything, it would be McNichols out of the backfield for PPR only. James Conner on the other side, I feel like is more of the goal line back, as we talked about earlier, which could be, you could see him at the goal line, but we also don't know what's going on with the quarterback situation and the wide receiver situation in Arizona. I
That's a
guess
lot
we
of
will
questions
know.
surrounding that game.
A lot of questions. It's a
I'm
4
still
o'clock
going with
game.
James Conner, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I might just
McNichols
be
hasn't
lying.
done anything in his professional career in order to. I got to see what he does. I got to see what he does in order. I mean, he's pretty much
I like
been
the eye test. I think he looks good. Am I crazy? Am I watching the wrong
yes.
guy?
Yes.
Really?
Crazy.
Really?
Yes.
You guys think you haven't seen? Really? Okay.
I mean, no. Listen, though, don't get me wrong. I watched him play when he was in college at Boise State, but that about it. I mean, he's pretty much been on the practice squad the majority of his career. So yeah, I'm gonna
James
go with James
Robinson went
Conner.
undrafted.
This is true. This is true. But then again, he is playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You're right. Oh man, Adam's got another way here too. With
listen, Tyrod. I mean, this.
Give me Tyrod. I mean, you know what? I like Tyrod over Tua this week.
You know what? I think I might take Tua on account of the fact that I'm going Tua. No, Tyrod for sure. Tua's out. So if folks are in the chat right now and have not seen it, Tua is not playing today, and it is Jacoby Brissette. What a Sunday. Zach, Jared Cook, or Hunter Henry? I like it to Cook, man. I had something on Jared Cook. Tight end 13 throughout the year.
Yeah, Jared.
Eagles can be destroyed at tight end, 100%. Yeah. Here's the stat that I had. Eagles versus tight ends the last few weeks. 6 for 49 from OJ Howard. Justin Moreau, 6 for 60 and a touchdown. And Hawkinson went 6 for 89. All versus the Eagles. Yeah, give me Jared Cook. Are we all on board with that?
Yeah, we're on Jared Cook.
Yes,
all right, cool. Nice. Love it. Nick Hobie. Got another one here. Quarterback streamer this week, Teddy Bridgewater, Jordan Love, or Tyrod? Oh.
Give me Tyrod.
Yeah, give me Tyrod, man.
Give
Especially
me Tyrod
with
against a crappy Miami team.
Yeah, I would say that too. Cool. I like that. Justin, let's go. I love you, man. Sweeney is a top 5 tight end this week, guaranteed. Yes. I love it. That's my sleeper of the week right there. Tommy Sweeney. And Justin, again, the best unpaid intern we have ever had. I love it. Let's get those subs up, folks. We are here for you every Sunday.
Let's go. Appreciate it, Justin.
Justin working.
Justin is always working. Always. And Sebastian, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in at the tilt. Pick 2. Higgins, Judy, and Tony have PPR. Also, by the way, real quick here, I know we got some those tilts are piling up at the bottom. Stay with us, everybody. We're not forgetting you. I promise you we will get to every single tilt on the way down. We also have 15 minutes until the injury designation starts to come out. So stay with us and we will get all this out to you immediately. So pick 2 between these: T. Higgins, Jerry Judy, or Kadarius Tony. What we got?
Ooh. Pick 2. I'm gonna go with Judy and Tony. Yeah, Judy and Tony. That's
Judy and Tony.
Yeah, Judy and Tony.
I'll go Judy and Tony here. All right. Let's do it. Mike White is greater than Danny L's. Yikes. I love it. Lucius, sorry, I had one more pop up. No, please, Lucius, keep bringing them in. Sutton or Brandon Cooks in a standard league?
Cooks.
Definitely Cooks. I mean, yeah, that definitely Cooks, man. Yeah.
I mean, are you in the same room as me right now, Will?
yeah. I mean, that's. Listen, I think that that Cooks may have like probably $150, man. He may have $150 receiving yards or close to it. Write that down, John. Write that down.
I am, because he had $132 last time he had Tyrod on the field.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the line at 130 just to be safe, and I'm gonna smash the over on that.
What's the over under on that? What's his prop bet?
For what?
For Cooks receiving yards.
His receiving, hold on.
Receiving yards? I'll tell you right now.
I know Will can find it.
Yeah, quick. Because I did put something on there. Hold on. 66.5. That's nothing. Yeah.
Wait,
I'm gonna tease the
66.5,
crap
that's
out
the
of that.
line?
60
I'm gonna
receiving
tease the
yards.
crap out of that.
Yeah, that's nothing.
With Tyrod coming back in,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a bet that I'm going to have to make this week. All right.
All right. Moving on here. Was it? Nice. I love that. Mini Jordan, let's go.
What's up, Mini Jordan?
What's going on? All right, we got some work to do here. I gotta choose 2 to drop in full PPR, and choose 2 running backs in flex.
Choose 2 to drop and 2 running backs
2
and a
to
flex to
drop.
play. Oh, because CMC is coming back, so he doesn't know who to drop yet. Oh man, that's tough. Well, Patterson is on the bye this week.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get rid of Patterson.
Pirine, I would say Pirine and Patterson to drop.
Yeah, because I would want to hang on to Jeff Wilson. I want to hang on to Chubbard.
And you don't know when Chris Carson's coming back. So Alex Collins is somebody that you have to hang on to. Are we playing CMC this week, guys?
No.
I am. If he's out there, I'm playing him.
No
I'm doing it. I know it's crazy, but I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Can't do it, man.
I'm on the same page as Swanson, believe it or not. CMC, Boston Scott, and then one flex. I would play. Man, that's the tough part. Edmonds. Give me Edmonds.
Oh, was Edmonds in? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't see Edmonds in there.
Too.
Yeah,
I did not, because I was about to go with Brian Edwards.
Same, but I saw.
Yeah,
Edmonds
I'm going with
there.
Edmonds and Scott.
And then who's your flex? CMC. Like, how do you not play him? At least in your flex position.
Yeah, in the flex position. Yeah, I'm
damn, Manny Jordan, your team is stacked, cuz.
Yeah, man. How many people? Yeah.
Manny Jordan's another one of those that just has that like crazy stack team all year long.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. He's gonna get, because I think CMC was able to come back last week. So with him having another week of preparation and rest, I think he should be ready to go. Yeah, I like CMC at the flex position.
I already put him in my lineup.
Same.
At like 4:00 this morning.
And actually,
James Robinson's out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
God darn bad words.
I'm still not playing Carlos Hyde up against the Bills. I'm still not doing it.
I had something written
Can't
down.
make me do it.
Yeah, no,
like you can't make me do it. I'm not doing it.
I think he would see enough work if you really had a desperation just for volume, but like that is, I don't like the world where you have to play Carlos Hyde against the number 1 ranked running back, or defense against running backs. Did we clear this one up?
Yeah,
I think we did. All right, cool.
Yeah,
nice. All right, Tim Barrett, welcome back, man. Jeff Wilson Jr., Deontay Johnson, or Emmanuel Sanders in the flex for PPR. This is interesting to me. When we get the injury news in like 10 minutes, if Beasley plays,
I like Emmanuel Sanders. Yeah, I like Emmanuel Sanders in this flex.
I kind of do too. I don't, until I know more about what's going on in the backfield for San Francisco, I wouldn't play Jeff Wilson just yet. If you can wait, I'd say wait on it. And now, how do you feel about Deontay Johnson here being
that's
Deontay
my
Johnson
pick.
here?
I'm picking Deontay Johnson. Yeah. He's averaging 18.5 fantasy points. Chicago is 30th against the fantasy wide receiver. Although Emmanuel Sanders has a great matchup against Jacksonville, I'm still leaning towards the number 1 target for Big Ben behind Najee Harris, who is Deontay Johnson. Feel confident firing him up this week.
Okay, I'm going to toe with you, actually. I'm going to go back on your side. Will, you staying with Sanders?
Yeah, Emmanuel, man. Yeah, Emmanuel. I'm staying with Manny.
I'm writing that one down.
I'm staying with Manny Sanders, man.
Yeah, I'm writing that one down too. Deontay Johnson. And I'm even writing Manny Sanders. That's a baseball name.
Manny Sanders.
Manny Sanders
most certainly is.
It is a baseball name.
All right. We got Pat Freiermuth versus the Bears, or Tyler Conklin versus the Ravens.
Give me Conklin.
Give me the conch, man. Give me the conch shell, man.
Yep. Ravens are giving up 4th most points to the tight end position right now. Give me that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a sneaky play this week. And I think the news is out on Freiermuth. I love him. Don't get me wrong. If you drafted him in Dynasty, kudos to you. But Tyler Conklin this week is pretty intriguing, and I like him as a as a streaming option.
Same here. And this is going back to JC's from earlier when we were talking about Tommy Sweeney. He said he's definitely considering playing Sweeney over Higbee, but he's feeling bold today and wants to start Smythe over Higbee because he's going to the Dolphins game and wants to watch so many rosters. Fantasy's all about fun, man.
Yeah, but but you're gonna have a lot more fun if you play Sweeney over Higbee and Smythe. So even though you're going to the game, go to the game, enjoy the game, JC. I am jealous. I will be at home with my son, but I would definitely still play Sweeney over Higbee and enjoy the fact that you're going to the game and winning your fantasy day as well.
It would be nice to have both of those on the same day, which is a good Sunday. Have fun, JC. Wale Dair, welcome back.
Tony
or Sanders?
Tony, man. Tony over Manny Sanders.
It's Tony for me.
Tony over Manny? Yeah, it's Tony over. I'm gonna go Tony too. It's not a terrible reason, JC, but manage your expectations. Have a good time at the game. Idan, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping into the Sunday Tilt. Who should he start in his flex, or she starting to flex T. Higgins or Jeremy McNichols? So I took McNichols over James Conner earlier, but I think I would have to go.
I'm taking Higgins, man.
I'm taking
again.
T.
I could see a situation where AP just comes in and does his thing, man. So yeah, it's
a cloudy situation compared to a more clear, definitive answer that T. Higgins is going to put up some kind of fantasy production. Mm-hmm. I'm going with T. Higgins. I'm not taking a chance on McNichols.
I still do like McNichols for certain parts of that game. AP he's going to need to go on the sideline and take a break and put on some slippers.
Will he though?
A blanket or whatever.
Will
Actually,
he?
I don't know, man. He might surprise everybody. AP might just light the world on fire.
Yeah, because if we go back and if just to put it out there, if we go back to last season when he was on the Detroit Lions, in the beginning of the season, he was playing the full script. We only saw DeAndre Swift come in for some receiving catches in the end zone, and that was the beginning of the season. AP carried the workload.
Yeah,
so I think he can carry the workload here, and I think he gets it done. And I don't think McNichols gets a lot of work. I think he gets some, but not a lot.
Yeah.
I'm looking back. Yeah, I still think McNichols.
I could too. I could also be totally wrong, and
that's why we do this. Brad, what's going on? Good morning.
Morning, Brad.
A couple tilts here. Welcome back, Scott. First one is Kittle or Gaseki, and I'm smashing that Gaseki button, man.
Gaseki, for sure.
Even with Tua out,
he's on a heater. Just keep him in there.
I know the Tua is out. I know Brissett's in there, but like Gaseki, that matchup against the Texans. Now even more so, I think I would start.
I mean, he's currently tight end 4 on the year, so give me Gaseki. And
Brad has got another one here: CMC or Hollywood Brown flex full PPR. Ooh. Bro, if CMC is available and starting, I am starting him.
Yeah,
I am absolutely starting him.
He says or Judy. That's dude. That all right.
I'm going with Judy, man.
Tilt of the week. Wow, serious? That's the CMC Hollywood Brown or Judy in your flex, man. You've been waiting for Judy and CMC to come alive on your fantasy rosters.
Way to be patient.
Brown has gotten you there so far, but you can't take CMC out if he plays today, which we will know in about 5 minutes whether or not he does. Mm-hmm. I think he does play, and I think he does get a decent amount of work. I'm going with CMC.
Yeah.
I have to.
CMC, man.
You know what I mean? I have to go with
that's a tough tilt, man. You've got very difficult. You've got that's why Brad joins in every Sunday to the Sunday Tilt, because he has the hard questions and we get to answer them for him.
We're here to answer your hard-hitting fantasy questions. Like this one from Sarah Riley. Welcome back.
Welcome, Sarah.
Halfway PPR.
Sarah?
We got to start 2 for it. Jaylen Waddle, Chase Claypool. Jaylen Waddle, Chase Claypool, Khalil Herbert, Manny Sanders, or Jerry Judy.
I think I want to play Judy here.
I
And
will. I like.
You know what?
I'll stick with
you know what?
Waddle.
Yeah,
Waddle and Judy.
I'm sticking with Waddle and Judy. Yeah, I was gonna say Manny Sanders, but no, I'm sticking with Waddle. I'm gonna stick with Waddle.
I start 2. Sticking with Waddle, even with Jacoby Brissette.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. I feel like it's way too early to make any sort of distinction on the Khalil Herbert situation because you can get burned real easy.
Yeah, because if you don't
So
start
hard.
one of these guys over Herbert and Monty comes in and takes away carries from Herbert, then you're done for.
All right, so I'm gonna go Waddle and I guess I'll go Waddle and Judy here. All right. I would love to go Herbert. I would love to know whether or not. Well, that's cool. It says biased opinions when he goes away.
Yeah, mine does it too.
What does yours do? Does yours say biased opinions? Does mine do that?
No.
Well, okay. I'm broken. You guys are.
I'll show you the
super
ways of the
cool.
Force, young Padawan.
I appreciate you. Rogelio, welcome back, dude. He says, "Morning, guys. Sorry it's long. Don't be sorry. That's what we're here for. He needs 2 running backs. He's got Khalil Herbert, which Patterson? Jarek Patterson? Khalil Herbert, Jarek Patterson?
Probably Adrian Peterson.
Jarek Patterson?
And Jeff Wilson. I need to go wide receiver. I got Landry, DJ Moore, Chase, Bateman, Judy. And for tight end, I got Waller, Kittle, and Conklin. Who should be in my flex? All right. So we're picking 2 running backs. We're picking 2 wide receivers. And we're picking the tight end and a flex, correct?
It looks like that. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. Yes.
All right. So you're going to have to play Herbert here because you don't have any other running backs.
Yeah.
There. And then it's either Jarrett. If he's saying it's if he miswrote the Patterson because Jared Patterson is on bye this week with Washington, correct? So I'm assuming this might be Peterson.
Oh, Cordero Patterson.
Oh, Cordell Patterson.
I wasn't even thinking that.
All right, well then you have to play Cordell Patterson.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not playing Jeff Wilson.
All
right, so that's 2, and then 2 wide receivers. Give me DJ Moore and give me Jamar Chase. Like, those are your starters. You have to play them. Tight end, give me Waller. All right, up against the Giants. And then you can flex. I'll flex. Oh, man, it's between Landry, Bateman, and Judy as the flex for me.
I know. And man, I like Bateman's a little banged up. Judy is going again. It's a Cowboy in the middle of the road, and they can do it. Man, and we did say that Diggs was going to stay on Sutton.
Give me.
Why do I like Landry so much here?
Yeah, well, it's because Odell is out, but
yeah.
Give me Judy. Give me Judy as my flex option. It's actually between Judy and Kittle for me in the flex, but I'm gonna go Judy.
Oh, that's right, because it is a flex. Okay, all right.
That's a tough one, Rogelio.
That is a tough one. I mean, it's a good problem to have, but it's also that's the worst problem to have because it's hard to.
Thanks for coming back, Rogelio. We appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, make that distinction. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you. TS says everyone calls him Manny.
You call him Manny? I'm calling him Manny.
Well, Manny, we're calling him Manny now. For now, I live under a rock. I don't get out of I just say I'm not really good with nicknames and things like that. How you doing, 808? 808 day 013. Hey, welcome back. Should he start AJ Brown, Chase Claypool, or Jeremy McNichols in a flex spot?
I mean, AJ Brown is expected to play. He did have a little bit of a knee bang up, but seems to be fine. You have to play AJ Brown.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. Yeah, I'm not going to overthink it.
I'm loving the new faces in here. Shout out 808. Nicked Up is the next one. Nicked?
That's clever. I like that. Nicked. I like that. John Nelson, I'm seeing out here. James Nelson. I'm seeing a lot of new names. We're getting to them. Bean Productions. Let's go. Bean's my favorite thing. I got a Bean.
So it's AJ Brown for me, man. Over Claypool and McNichols. Easy one right there.
Yeah.
Next question.
Nick Ted. Start 1. Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs, Mike Williams, non-PPR.
Ooh. Non-PPR. So give me
I'm going Joe Mixon, man. This is the first. Is this the first Joe Mixon question? I'm
Yes,
definitely
it
going with Joe
is.
First
Mixon.
time,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm going
It's
with
the
Joe
first
Mixon.
one, man.
I like Joe Mixon today. I like Joe Mixon today.
Up against
Browns
Cleveland, huh?
are pretty good against running back. I feel like I want to give it to Jacobs.
Give me Jacobs.
I think I do.
Give me Jacobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Giants.
he might actually have a multi-touchdown day.
Especially in the
Jacobs.
standard league, yeah.
And Joe Mixon, nothing against Joe Mixon, but there's a lot of other weapons on that team. And Cleveland's defense is good up against the run. They're terrible in the secondary, but
And that's why I think they're going to go through the air today. It's going to be air raid. It's going to be a lot of Jamar Chase. It's going to be a lot of you're going to see a lot of T. Higgins there too.
and my boy Uzama.
Uzama.
It's my favorite thing, man. I love that. Yeah, so give me Jacobs. Adam Rush got another one here. Non-PPR again. Another standard league start 2. Kadarius Toney, Chase Claypool, Rashad Bateman.
Non-PPR. Still give me Toney and Bateman.
Yeah, I never want to hear Chase Claypool's name again.
Oh, well, just because you got burned?
Yeah, man, I'm sensitive. All right, leave me alone.
I'm going Toney, man. I'm going Toney over here.
You got one more? Toney and Bateman. Or Toney, Claypool, and Bateman. If you had to pick one more.
Bateman. Toney, yeah, I'm again.
Cool.
It's more of a Naheem Hines show out there in Pittsburgh, especially this week. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, and that total is low.
Wait, I'm going to rewind you real fast, Will, and I don't like to correct people.
I'm
sorry. Naheem Hines.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Naheem Hines. I'm sorry. Yeah. Najee Harris. Najee Harris. Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
My bad. Bad, man. Yeah, Najee Harris. I'm wild. Yeah, I'm wild, man. Yeah, my bad.
You guys do this thing too. Like, there's so many names. I feel like in this business that we do.
Sure,
I like
man.
if it's like the same sort of like first 2 letters of their names. I flip flop all the time, and then I'm like, oh my god, how did I just say that? Like, I'll get AJ Brown and DJ Moore mixed up all the time just because they're like,
It's
like
just,
I don't know.
All the a lot of so see Najee. So here's the deal, right? The initials are kind of sort of the same. So you got a lot of names in there, and then also a lot of irrelevant information. So sometimes I get lost. Man. Sometimes I get lost.
Right. We're only human, folks. We're trying everything. We're trying every day. We're trying so hard to not be human, but we're only human. All right. And speaking of names with initials, so after the Tua came out, does Justin start DJ Moore over Waddle?
Yes.
Okay. I would.
Yeah, man.
It's close, but
yeah, I mean, because I just don't know what Brissette's going to be able to do. But yeah, DJ Moore, again, especially with Sam Darnold, and even if he sees a couple of ghosts today, I think that he's able to, to go ahead and get those targets over to Moore. So give me more of a Waddle, especially in this situation.
This is actually getting a lot closer now that I'm thinking about it. I might tilt back the other way. Only because of the Texans. I forgot. I put the matchup aside for a second. TJ, they're playing. No, I mean the Patriots are still giving up second most fantasy points per game to wideouts.
He can beat J.C. Jackson.
4
He
weeks.
shadow coverage from J.C. Jackson. I think DJ Moore can do it.
Yeah, okay.
And they may have to. And if CMC does play, they're going to have to focus on CMC. And we know what Bill Belichick does. He takes out your most valuable player. So they're going to try to concentrate on the run, I think, a little bit more. So give me DJ Moore.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
And JC said he's going sticking with Sweeney and said that we helped him win his matchup last week. Let's go.
I love that.
Yeah, I love hearing that. That's the best. Thank you for telling us that.
And Justin's jumping in there, man. Our intern, man. He's
getting
in it. I love it.
Justin, man, I love it. All right, let's go to John Nelson here. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping at the tilt. Thank you for being patient. I know we're getting through these tilts here. Pick 2, Manny Sanders, Jerry Jeudy, or Darrell Williams.
Give me the receivers.
Yeah, Manny. Got my man Manny and then Jerry.
Yeah, I'm going to take those 2. I don't know, man. How do you the whole Chiefs thing?
It's just they're not the same Chiefs, man.
I know.
That's what it comes down to. They're just not the same team anymore.
I just don't like it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the receivers there. 2-part question. Walls, good time. What's up, Adam? Oh, here he is. Got it. All right. Question 1: Waller or Ertz at tight end. Question 2: Boston Scott, Mike Williams, or Zach Moss in the flex.
Ooh.
All right, so we got Waller or Ertz at tight end.
I'm going Waller and Scott.
I'm going Waller. And
oh man, this is so hard, dude.
Give me Waller and Mike Williams. Wow. That's tough.
I'm on the Waller side too. But
so Waller's nailed in.
Yeah. Man.
Zach Moss is gonna have a good game. Boston Scott. Scott, Williams, and Moss should all have good games today.
Yeah.
You can't really go wrong if you pick either of these three. Mike Williams has the upside to have a bigger game than all three of them. Boston Scott and Zach Moss should give you safe floors. So look at your matchup. If you're projected to lose by a lot, then I would go with the upside of Mike Williams. If you are projected to win, go with the safer bet of Boston Scott or Zach Moss. That's the best way I can answer your question here, Adam.
Yeah.
Because you have some good choices to make.
All right.
Boston Scott. Yeah, Boston Scott is in Waller's for me, man.
And I'm going to go
I would definitely put
Amari
Boston
Cooper
Scott over Zach Moss.
Just because of the more utilization for Boston Scott as opposed to Zach Moss.
Yeah,
versus Singletary, more of a
Singletary
split
coming in
type thing. Okay, all right, I'm with that too.
From Moss.
I want to jump back to this one from John Nelson too. Is Agnew is a better play? Thinks he has the most targets in the last 3 games, definitely taking over Mooney.
Thank you, John.
John,
thank you. Thank you for co-signing. Just to send me your Cash App so I could go ahead and send you that money over there for agreeing with your boy. But yeah.
Bro, I was terrified about that Bills defense, man. They are for real.
Yeah, but if you're playing for behind, like what do? You know what I'm saying, John? I mean, if okay, that's also that's also a result there.
This just in. We have breaking news.
All right, guys, here it is. Actives and inactives. Ravens, Sammy Watkins is out, as is the Broncos pass rusher Malik Reed. We all knew Odell Beckham was not playing today. That's not really news. Sam Darnold and Christian McCaffrey are active. Okay. What? And Malcolm Jenkins, Jackrabbit Jenkins for the Saints is active. So that gives a bump up to Bateman, everybody. If you're thinking about it, if those tilts before were based on Bateman, it gives a little bump in his way. Also, just a real quick one, Drew Lock is now in the 2020 protocol, tested negative twice and positive today. So Drew Lock is out. It's going to be all Teddy B anyway.
And if folks, if you're just joining us for the tilt for the first time, when we refer to the 2020, we refer to the pandemic. And we don't ever say the actual C word on this show because every time we do, something bad happens and it's
player gets it.
Player gets it, yeah. So we're just never going to say that. James Robinson is officially out as well. Rashad Bateman's designation just changed to healthy. And James Nelson's got a tilt right here. Thoughts on AP? Is he worth a pickup? Chef, thank you for that breakdown, by the way.
A pickup over who, though?
Yeah, who are you dropping?
So
he's definitely worth a pickup if you need him.
Wait, I got to go back because we were talking about Agnew and we were talking about the whole thing and then what happens. Remember last week we almost hit the bet for the Bengals to score.
Yeah, and then they stopped at the 1 yard line. I'm putting one on the
Bills. Yeah, I'm putting one on the Bills this week. Do the same thing. Carry on. I think the Bills could do it. I'll just be over here pouring my beverage. Yeah. So thoughts on AP worth the pickup? I honestly think it. Over who is the question? Will, you said it right? Like over who?
I went out and picked him up everywhere because I know running backs are more valuable than some other players. So if it's like a wide receiver 5 that's been sitting in your roster, just clogging it up, or a roster clog, then yeah, like who are you going to pick? Who are you going to pick up? Carlos Hyde today up against the Bills, or are you going to play AP because AP is going to get the start multiple times? So I think for the long haul of the rest of the season, AP is a decent pickup.
Nice.
Yeah, I still want to know who he has though. I mean, like, is he picking him up and dropping like another running back, or like what's the situation?
If it's Jamal Agnew or Adrian Peterson, who are you picking up?
Agnew.
Oh,
listen, guys, good. Now let me stop. Now I'm joking.
I know you are, but I had to bring it up. It was hilarious.
I'm all about AP. I'm all about AP. Okay, there we go. Just got the news. My man Galladay is returning back. He is active today. He is active. Let's go, Big Blue.
Okay,
let's go,
Big Blue. Right.
Vikings players are wearing OBJ hoodies right now. They say free Odell.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Are you serious?
What is happening?
Let's get into some of these more of these questions, guys.
Yeah, let's get another one
behind.
So I'm going to jump back up to this one because we skipped this one. Agnew or Chenault?
Give me Agnew there.
Agnew.
Why?
Because
he's going to be targeted more down the stretch.
Yeah. The better question is, John, why not?
Okay. All right. I'll land with you on this one. Just for this one. Eric Brewer, what's up, man? Welcome back. He said he's got Darrell Williams, Bryan Edwards, and Robert Woods, and he's got to start too.
You're definitely starting Robert Woods.
Yeah, Robert Woods
is in this case, I would play Darrell Williams. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Bryan Edwards. We don't know. It's going to be the Waller show, if anything, in that passing game, mixed in with Hunter Renfrow. And then we may even see a little bit of what's his name? Oh gosh, I'm blanking
the other receiver for
I can't even remember his name now.
I actually like Bryan Edwards though. I actually like Bryan Edwards in this with the
Zay Jones. Thank you. That's who it is.
Yeah. Zay Jones is an interesting play, but Bryan Edwards is more he is more proven. Yeah, so definitely like for sure Robert Woods, and then Bryan Edwards is definitely my pick.
Yeah, I guess I'll go Woods for sure, and then I'm gonna lean
I'm gonna write this down. Darrell Williams or Bryan Edwards.
Yeah, let me go ahead and jot that down as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one down real quick.
That's a Monday night. Isn't that a Monday night game?
The Monday night game is the
Monday. It's
the Bears Steelers. Yeah, never mind.
Bryan Edwards
give me Williams. I'm gonna go Williams with it.
Yeah,
I know it's close.
I'm the only one up. Okay.
That's okay though. I
just don't have confidence in Bryan Edwards yet. I have to see it, man. He's got to do something for us before I can put my name on him.
Yeah, I agree. I just want to see it. Zach's got another one here. Baker or Brissette?
Ew.
Baker,
I guess.
I got to go Baker.
Yeah.
You know
I just don't like that. I know the matchup is amazing, but actually, no, maybe.
I'm going Brissette, man, because you're gonna get some points. You're gonna get some points rushing as well. And again, they're playing the Texans, man. It's just like I don't think that the Texans are gonna be able to do anything. So
you're right, Will. Give me Jacoby.
Let's go. I'm going with you.
Houston is ranked 30th, man. They're allowing 30 plus points. So I'm gonna. It doesn't matter who and again, it's not like Brissette hasn't started in his career. It's not like he's just like a glorified backup quarterback. He's able to do some things. So I actually like Brissette in this situation.
Agreed.
Same. I'm going right with you on that. Wow.
Oh, I like this question.
Me too.
When will OBJ put on his big boy pants? Tuesday. Because he will get claimed on Monday from somebody.
He going somewhere.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Who do you guys have? Who do you think? You think he's gonna clear enough to where I think he's gonna end up in the same?
You know what?
Atlanta.
So I think the Saints is going to be an interesting play, and then also I like the Patriots. The Patriots could be could be an interesting play. I mean, he's infatuated with Bill Belichick and those guys out there, so I could see that. But the question when OBJ will put, I don't know, man.
He may not ever put his big boy pants back on.
Yeah.
But truth be told about OBJ and that waiver process, it's based off a record. All right, so after this week's record goes through, then they will start claiming him off waivers. Yeah. So we can see the lower teams like Atlanta.
Could you see him in Miami?
No, I don't think they want that headache. I think Atlanta's desperate.
Von Miller said he wanted him in there. He wanted him in LA.
No, I don't see him getting that far down the depth chart.
I think
he gets claimed. Houston is another spot, but
Las Vegas.
That's an iffy one. Yeah, Vegas.
They want that headache? I don't think they want that.
Yeah, like I mean, haven't they learned their lesson already? Like that's crazy. We could talk about.
What about the New York Football Giants?
Absolutely not.
Nah,
absolutely
we're
not.
gonna have to. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wishful thinking, but yeah, it's not going to happen, man.
Let's get back to these questions, man.
So we're going down to Bean Productions.
What's up, Bean?
I love that. What's up, Bean? Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley, Tyler Boyd, Rashad Bateman, PPR.
With the news of Sammy Watkins out, give me Bateman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take Bateman here. We're still waiting on the injury designation for Beasley as well, but give me Bateman here too. And he's got an Ertz or Jared Cook.
I'm gonna go with Cook. Yeah.
I
was in between. I was thinking Ertz at first, but now, definitely Cook.
And thoughts on CMC? He's active. I'm starting him. Play him. Yeah. Thank you, Bean Productions. Good questions. Thank you for coming.
Barkley and Shepard are officially inactive.
Like and subscribe. Barkley and Shepard are both inactive. Okay.
Yeah.
I figured. Zach's got another one. Henry, Kirk, or Bateman. Start one.
Bateman.
Hunter Henry?
Probably Hunter. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not Derrick Henry. Hunter Henry, Christian Kirk, or Rashad Bateman.
Give me Bateman.
Yeah, Bateman for sure.
Okay, Bateman right now. Still don't know what's going on in Arizona. Jason Herrera, what's going on?
What's up? Because it's
a later game. Because it's tough. Yeah. Jason wants to know: do we like the Rams D or the Cowboys D this week?
I'm going with Cowboys defense. Yeah, because I mean, listen, you saw what those guys were. Tennessee's going to be able to put up some points. I could see this game right here being like in the mid to high 50s, even probably low 60s. So I like Cowboys defense over the Rams defense.
Same.
Okay, I do too.
I'll take the Cowboys.
And Lucius here, Conklin on Mike Gaseki.
Gotta go with Gaseki, Jersey boy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with Gaseki there. I do like Conklin though. Full PPR for Jason too. Sutton or Landry. We did say, really, even with Diggs, you said Diggs was going to be on Sutton.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like I think Sutton's going to just outperform him. They throw the ball a lot more in Denver than they do in Cleveland.
Yeah.
This is tough, dude. I mean, we just took the Cowboys defense up against.
Yeah, but that was against the Rams, but against the Tennessee Titans.
Well, no, I know, but then I was thinking about the Cowboys defense, and I'm thinking about the split between Sutton and Judy and who Diggs is going to be on versus Landry, who appears to be wide open. I'm taking Landry.
All right.
I'm going to write that down right now. Landry, Sutton, and just for clarification's sake, they both took Sutton. I took Landry. So you guys can find me on Twitter and yell at me if I'm wrong. Justin, any suggestions? He's got one free roster spot because no James Robinson. Tommy Sweeney, put him in the flex, maybe.
Tommy Sweeney is a good. Listen, you know that the tight end out there, he's going to be targeted in the red zone, taken up for Dawson Knox. So I like Sweeney, and I actually like him for anytime touchdown, guys. Put that in one of your little parlays. I know on FanDuel he's plus 330, so I do like Tommy Sweeney today.
Okay. What about Albert O? Because I can't pronounce his last name.
He's a little banged up, man.
Is he really?
He's a little banged up. He was actually questionable. Didn't practice that much this week. If you needed to add another player, like I'm looking at availability. Man, it's a desperation play, but like Rondell Moore, he's 28.9% rostered. Justin, like you just go ahead and pick him up, see if he does anything, see if you could trade him later on next week.
Okay.
That might be a desperation play right there.
Tina Lee Schlichting. What's up? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping in on the tilt.
What's up?
Got Woods or DJ for PPR?
Oh, Woods.
You got to play Woods.
Yeah, play
man,
Woods. Cool. All
Woods
right,
for
like
sure.
that.
It's got a great matchup this week.
Definitely. And Justin, thank you for the tilt. Tina, Justin
Dolphins defense. Oh, no, my bad.
No,
yeah, you
I'm
know what?
going Chargers defense here.
Are you?
against
Yeah,
the
I
Eagles.
just.
Yeah, I'm not.
They're just ranked. I mean, again, they're ranked 30th against the run, and I think that Jalen Hurts and Boston Scott's going to be able to put up some points there and just run wild. So, I actually I like even with Tyrod.
Yeah, I don't.
You know
I mean,
what? Yeah,
it's
you know
based
what?
off
Yeah,
the
give me
defense.
give me the Chargers. Yeah, give me the Chargers.
Pick your poison. Really.
Tyrod is back. So.
And then to your point, Will, you said that the running game. So the running game for both of these teams, the LA Chargers and the Eagles, are fairly decent. They will be able to run the ball. That means a lower scoring game. You know,
what's the line on that?
Yeah. It could, or
49.5.
The line is 49.5.
Yeah, 49.5.
Yeah.
Compared to Houston and the Dolphins, which is 46.5. But
dude, I can see that game getting disgusting. Like putting up like
could be
70
ugly.
points of just like gross on both
now
sides.
we're looking at Tyrod Taylor versus Jacoby Brissette. I
Can't wait for this game, man. I wish this was the Sunday night game.
The game of the week.
I would light some candles, sit there and watch the whole barn burn. Somebody just want to watch the world burn. Many Jordan's got Boston Scott or Carlos Hyde.
Boston Scott for
all
sure.
day long.
Scott.
Yeah.
Give me the both. Yeah. And Giuseppe Rizzo, welcome back.
What's up,
pick
Giuseppe?
flex and a half-point PPR. Elijah Mitchell, Darrell Williams, Jacoby Myers, Hunter Renfrow, or Boston Scott. Got to pick a flex and a running back.
Give me Boston Scott.
This will be a big Boston Scott day for us.
I want to say Elijah Mitchell here. I hope he plays. Put him in your flex.
I hate these 4 o'clock designations. It should be mandatory for everybody to give us.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Scott, and I'm just gonna have to gamble on the Mitchell play as well. I'm gonna have to gamble on there because he's putting up 100+ every game so far, the last couple games at least. So I'm gonna have to gamble on that one and just go with Mitchell.
I have to do the same thing. Yeah. Full PPR. You said, that was Boston Scott or Carlos Hyde for full PPR. The last question, but yeah, no.
Guys, real fast before we get into the other questions, I just want to give a quick shout out to Troy King, Jeff Bell, Cooter Doodle on Twitter for retweeting my tweet this morning about the Sunday tilt. It's been a little crowded in here this morning, and they may not be tuning in. They may be working or dealing with their kids. I know they're busy on Sunday mornings with their children, but they gave us the time of day and shared our tweet out. We appreciate you guys so much. Friends of ours in the Chaos League and so much more. Thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
Good looking.
I'm feeling real good about today, boys. I'm feeling really good.
Did we hit
I got a dub this morning at like 3 in the morning. I got a Warzone dub. Feeling real good.
Oh, speaking of Warzone, did you get Vanguard?
No, but I want to because
just
the
got
Pacific is. Did you really?
Yeah.
Dude, is it awesome?
I haven't played the Warzone part of it yet, obviously, because that's not out yet. But
but
I'm playing the campaign right now, and it's
I
really
love a good campaign. Is it really good?
Yeah, it's like a movie.
Yeah. My grandfather fought in the Pacific in World War II, so this is actually where this is like close to my heart. Like I really want to play this Pacific version. I gotta get it, man.
Do we have any more tilts? That we hit
the
bottom of the tilts?
We are going right down here to Justin. Justin, you didn't. Justin, you got an over-under for us this week? I haven't seen an over-under from Justin yet. I'm surprised, but do we go Higbee, Higbee, defense, Van Jefferson, or Gainwell?
Well, I would take Van Jefferson in that. That was for his extra pickup, right?
What was this for? Oh, the extra pickup. Okay. I would go
Van Jefferson.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Eric Brewer from the previous tilt said he has Bateman too if we'd prefer him over Edwards and Williams. Which I think we would.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we do prefer
Mike
Bateman.
Williams or Javante.
Oh, I thought it was Darrell
yeah.
Williams.
You got to put the first initial in
I
there,
thought it
man,
was,
because we
Right, yeah. It's a lot of Williams, man. It's a lot of Williams.
It's Darrell
if it's
Williams.
Mike
I
Williams,
found
then
it. I found
no.
it.
If
No,
it's
Darrell Williams.
Javante Williams,
Okay.
oh, it's
I found it.
Darrell Williams. Okay.
Darrell Williams.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I would go.
I would go Bateman.
Bateman as well. Giuseppe, sorry if you missed it.
We got this one.
Yeah, we got that one. If you missed it again, we went with Elijah Mitchell because we got to, and Boston Scott. Correct?
Yep, correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Justin, thank you. You had a good show. You're doing your thing.
Appreciate you, Justin.
Yep, absolutely. I think Landry's gonna have a good day too. Zach, thank you so much. Zach's playing Warzone right now, bro. That's great. Watching the tilt, hanging out in a corner, reloading, maybe in a gulag. Nah, Zach's probably never in a gulag.
I mean, the gulag.
My man,
go in the gulag.
Kicks for Mike. Thank you so much, everybody in the chat. Let's go. Like, thank you. It's unbelievable. Oh, we got it. My man Justin, DJ Moore, and Darrell Williams over under 30 points. Will,
give me the under.
Let's see. Hold on for a minute. This is a good one. Yeah, under. Yeah, because I mean, New England again. To Chef's point, we know what Bill Belichick does. He takes away your. But with CMC back, you know what? Yeah, I'm going under.
I'm going under. It's a tough one. I mean, DJ Moore is going to be shadowed by JC Jackson.
Yeah,
I think he does have a decent game, but I'm really concerned about the Darrell Williams situation as well. I think I could see Darrell Williams at his ceiling, maybe getting 12 points, and then DJ Moore possibly getting like 15 to 16 fantasy points. I'm not going on the over on that one. I would take the under.
Yeah, I'm also listen. I don't like betting the under. Life is too short to bet the under, but I'm gonna go with the under in this one.
And Kicks from Mike's got Cook and Hill over 40, over under.
Yeah, I'll take the over on that one.
I'm assuming Tyreek Hill. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cooks, like I said, I think he's gonna probably put up $150 today. He'll probably put up $150 easily.
And
this one more time.
He put up $150 today. He said.
Who?
Cooks is going to definitely put up. Or if not close to
regular
it.
Cook, not Brandon.
Dalvin Cook. Dalvin.
Oh, Dalvin. Okay, my bad.
That's why I was like,
Dalvin Cook.
I already wrote down Cooks over.
Yeah. In hell.
I still like it. They came out this past week and said they were going to lean more on Cook. That means that he's fully healthy once again, and it's going to be the Dalvin Cook show for Minnesota.
Ravens,
how about this one? Yeah. Mixon over 20 today. We had one other Mixon question where we went like forget who it was. It was Mixon and Jacobs. That's what the matchup was. Who would you pick? I think Mixon can get 20 points today. I think he can get 20.
That's it. You think Mixon can get 20?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's gonna get. I mean,
he's gonna get passing work. He's gonna get all the running work,
and then the red zone, obviously. So yeah, I like that.
I'm gonna take the under. Browns are okay against the run. They're actually kind of really good against the run. But it is Joe Mixon, so I don't know.
Yeah, Joe Mixon's just different, man. I like Joe Mixon.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 12 o'clock noon Eastern time. That means we are 1 hour away from 1 p.m. kickoff for your Week 9 fantasy leagues. I just want to say thank you to everybody who was in the chat today. This was a big show, boys. Like I'm scrolling back up through. Like we had a lot to go through today.
We're
I know
jam-packed.
Sometimes it's. So if you guys were here and you stayed patient, you stayed with us, thank you so much. Thank you for just coming in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We are here for you every Sunday, and we'll be here until the end of the season and beyond. You can find me on Twitter at FFJawn, JAWN Swanson. I am nothing without my mans, James and Will. You guys have been great. As always, everybody, good luck. Go out there and kill it. I'm feeling really good about today. I really am. Let's make it happen. Will, where can we find you?
Man, you guys find me on Twitter at @biasedopinions_. Again, guys, this show every single Sunday just gets better and better. Appreciate all the questions, man. You guys are keeping me sharp as well. Wrote some of the things down that we talked about. Gonna have to make some lineup changes, not only in some fantasy leagues here, but also DFS. I had a lot of two, and it's gonna, I gotta see what I'm gonna go ahead and do over here with the salary that's left. So, yeah, as always, a good show. Find me on Twitter and follow me at @biasedopinions_.
And I am James Crease. You can find me on Twitter at FF_chef on Twitter. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Great crowd today. We'll be back next week, week 10, for the Sunday Tilt from the Fantasy Football Tilt is Real podcast. Guys, thank you so much. And if you want a second dose, if you guys are into Dynasty, real fast, quick plug, check me out on the Dynasty Happy Hour channel on YouTube tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get in there with Tyler and Doug as well. All right, guys, enjoy the games. Have a good week, and I hope you win. Till next time, we're out. Peace.
Dubs. Thanks for tuning in to the Tilt is Real Fantasy Podcast. Like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Check out our website at thetiltisreal.com for more great fantasy football content. We'll catch you guys next time on The Tilt is Real.